Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wished you could tap into the power of AI to make your life very much easier, automate your tasks, or just explore some mind-blowing technologies in AI, all without paying a single dime? Well, you are in the right place because by the end of this video, I'm going to reveal 3 incredible websites that let you access thousands of AI tools 100% free without paying anything. Okay, depending on which task and which tool you want to use. Okay, so depending on the tasks that you want to carry out, you can define the task and it is going to suggest the tools that you're going to use. And you have the opportunity to select whether you want the free tools 100% free or freemium, or you may want to have the paid ones. You can specify, but it's going to give you thousands of AI tools that are completely free to use and you can use them to achieve your objectives. Okay, so get ready to supercharge your productivity and discover possibilities probably you've never seen or know it existed before. So let's dive in. So the first website that we are going to be dealing with today is called Huggingface. Okay, Huggingface is very interesting. I've made a complete video about it earlier on. You can access it by coming to huggingface.co, just like so, /spaces. Everything you see here is free. Depending on which one, you can ask anything you want with AI and it's going to give you suggestions on which AI to use. Of course, you have to log in to have access to this. Then you can come down categorically to have access to image generation tools, video generation tools, text generation, image translation, speech synthesis, 3D modeling, depending, you name it, they have it here. All of these you can see: image editing, code generation, data visualization, and many more. You can see them over here. And then directly, if you want, you can type in the name or the task that you want to do. For example, you can say text to speech. So once you put in text to speech, it is going to give you the available text to speech that you're going to use here. Even though you have to pay attention to one thing, each tool that you're going to use, you should make sure it is showing this running at the top. So that means it is perfectly working at the moment and you can use it for your own content as well. So once you select on any of them, you can go ahead and type in your text and you're going to convert it into speech for you directly. And alternatively, if you want to try on your own, you can just go ahead and click on this dice to give you an idea into the kind of models that you have. We can see this one, say create a 3D avatar. You can see some of them that you can use to create the avatar from directly. You can select any of the models from here, or you can click as well again to say remove object from a photo. You can see different ones you can try on your own depending on what you want. You can use the dice if you want, or enhance audio quality. You can see different ones depending on what you are looking for again. So, or alternatively, you can just search on your own. For example, you can say image background removal. Okay, so let's say we have this and then we can just select anyone. Let's say we'll go with this one and let's try it and see if we can add an image and see if it's going to remove the background for us free of charge. So we can go ahead and import the image. Of course, let's try this. So let's try this image of myself, this one, and let's go ahead and click on submit. And fantastically, you can see it has done the wonders. You can see the before and the after. You can see the before and the after. I think this little cut is from this flower that we have down here, but I think it does a fantastic job in removing the background. You can see it very nicely. It has removed it for me directly. You can view it on full screen, or if you want to regenerate this, you can, and you can just go ahead and download the finished version by just clicking on this, and you can see it has just been downloaded for you. Okay, so you can see it is downloading. You can have the processed image and then you can use it on your own directly. You can clear this and upload another one, or you can add it through a URL or file output. You can go ahead and upload the image directly. Okay, so let's go back. You can always come back to spaces and you can search for any other one. Let's say we try one more thing. Let's say we do text to speech. Okay, and then let's say we are available models here. Let's go with the second one, TTS, text to speech. Okay, so over here, you have the option to choose the language from the available languages over here that you have. And then you can select the model. I used to keep it at default. And then down here, you can just paste in your text. Okay, so I have this text. I was born and brought up in Zaria. I had my primary, secondary, and first and second degree all in Zaria. This structure is part of my history. I came across it. It's just part of a text I have. And then you can play around with the speed over here if you want to increase it or decrease accordingly. I keep it at default. So we can just go ahead and click on generate. So you can see with just that click, our speech is ready. You can just go ahead, click to have a preview.
I was born and brought up in Zaria. I had my primary, secondary, first and second degree all in Zaria. This structure is part of my history. I came across it in nearly every stage of my early life.
That's fantastic. And if you like, you can just go ahead and click on download and you can see it's just been downloaded to have your audio to download it. So this is Hugging Face. You can just go ahead and explore and see which one you can use of the models and which one you can try on your own. You can sort, you can filter them accordingly, according to what you're looking for. You can sort based on relevance, trending, most likes, and recently created. But all the models you see here, depending on what you type, are completely free for you to use. So let's go to the second one. The second model is called Future Tools. You can see it over here, Future Tools. And this one also is very, very fantastic. You can access it by coming to futuretools.io. You can see, I'll put this link as well in the description. So of course you have to come over here. You can type in your task or try typing a YouTube or SEO thing or whatever you are looking for directly. You have the option to suggest, I'll select from this available ones, or you can specify whether you want free tools, freemium, or tools that are on GitHub or Google Colab or open source directly, or paid ones. You can be as specific as you want. This is really, really interesting. For example, I can go ahead and select something like text to speech. All right, and I can specify as soon as you put in text to speech, you can see what it has brought out. Okay, Hume, Octave, Kokoro GTS, and Suno AI. You've seen Suno before. If you are on my channel for quite some time, you must have seen some of these. You can see quite a lot of them. But then you can be as specific as what you want. For example, if you say you want something that is completely free and it is going to directly sort that and it's just going to give you the free version of that. So you can see this text to speech and a lot of people have used it and have given it thumbs up. So let's select this and probably let's try something like this. You can visit the website directly where it is and you can suggest changes for them directly and you can explore similar tools that they have over here. So you can visit directly with just one click. It is going to take you over there and then you can just go ahead and give it a try. Alright, so once you're here, you can put in your script over here and you can have it read directly. We can have my text over here, the same text, and then we can go ahead and generate.
I was born and brought up in Zaria. I had my primary, secondary, first and second degree all in Zaria. This structure is part of my history. I came across it in nearly every stage of my early life.
That's fantastic. So you can just go ahead, give it a try and see which one or how you're going to use this to your advantage. You can always come back to Future Tools and then you can use it again. Maybe search for other tools like image to text or text to image or something like that. Okay, so let's say we do something like text to image here. All right. So, and then we can just go ahead. You can see it has given us Flux Playground, Sign Ocean, and we have text behind image and so on. But then we want to be specific. We want free things. Okay. Completely free, 100% free. So you can see it has suggested Canva image generator for us. So let's click and let's see whether we are going to be able to generate something with this. So you can visit this website directly. This one will enable you to visit Canva and you'll be able to generate your image directly. All right, so once you're here, you're just going to have to type the text over here that you have. This is like sunrise over a snow-capped mountain. This is the example of what you get. You can paste in your text over here. Let's say we have a cat swimming in a pool wearing a sunglass. Okay, so we can just go ahead, click on generate, and let's see what this is going to generate for us. And of course, Canva is really, really wonderful with this. You can see it has given us the cat really swimming in a pool, wearing a sunglass. This is really, really fantastic. You can click on any one of them and you'll be able to have access to it directly. You can click and then be able to have access to it. Maybe you can add it to the canvas and proceed with your own editing. Okay, you can of course bring in anyone. You can change the narration, you can regenerate this, or you can go back if you are interested. Okay, but at this time you can see how clear and how fantastic this is going to be. The generation, the quality of the image, you can see it very, very clear and very, very interesting. So you can go ahead and try this on your own. This is the second tool. All right, now the next AI tool is called, there's an AI for that, which is the name of the website. You can access it by coming to your browser and just type in there's an AI for that.com. Okay, so regardless of a task, if you put it, there's going to be an AI that does task, for example, at the moment. So we can see we have over 36,000, almost 37,000 AI tools here for 13,578 tasks and 4,995 jobs. So slowly and surely the AI is truly taking over some jobs from humans. So you can enter your task from here. Of course, you have to log in with your either Gmail or any account, or you can sign up directly. So down here, you can just enter the task here and just click on search, and it is going to search for that particular tool for you. And then you can come down here, you can generate images with this. You can check free tools directly, and then you can check out from new latest, popular, leaderboard, or you can check the for you or trending ones that you have based on the selections you make while you are signing up. And then these are the dates that they are released. You can see June, these are the ones, this is in May, and this is in April, and so on. And another important thing to note is that before you start searching anything, you can as well come over here to this free mode and just click. You can click to show only 100% free AI tools during your search, and you can also enable the freemium or the free trial. You can select to show only those ones if you're interested. But for now, since our title is on accessing more than 1,000 free AI tools, we can just enable the 100% free, and then you can search for a task directly on your own. You can of course install this on your app or on your desktop if you want, but for now we're just going to deal with the web versions. So for example, I can say image background removal, and then once we hit an enter, it is going to search for image background removals for you. You can see AI image background removal by this, and you can see them 100% free because of the search that you have given. These are featured ones as well that are 100% free. You can just select and check any one of them and try to use it on your own. Okay, so let's say we go with this one, this first option. So let's click on it and be able to see, you can use the tool, you can copy the link, and you'll be able to see the description. This is what it does: remove backgrounds instantly, free and private. You can see the description, and then you can see the pricing, everything is free. So let's try this. You can just come to use tool and it will take you directly to the website. Now you can drag and drop, or you can just click, navigate over there and just bring it in. All right, and as you can see, it has done a good job. It has removed some part of it, even though it leaves some of this and even this. But the main idea is the image. It has removed most of the part. These are removable. You can manually remove them on your own if you want, but it has done a fantastic job. So you can delete this, or you can download it if you are interested with just one click, and you can see you've just downloaded it, and you can further process it if you're interested. For example, you can bring in this and then you can do some adjustments to it as well. But it does a good job. So that's the first option. You can try many other things. You can always come back, and you can always come back to the home, or you click on this hand sign to take you back to the home tab. You can test image generation. You can say image text to image. For example, that is a task that you want, and it's going to find you an AI tool that you can use for that. So you can see the different ones, 100% free. Of course, we have enabled the free mode, so you can just go ahead. Let's select this, and this is the community warning. Understand? So let's say your prompt here, let's say a cat riding a bicycle. Okay, so you can specify the aspect ratio here. Let's say we go with something like landscape, and then you can just come over here and say generate. And this is really, really wonderful. You can see the quality of the image. It does a wonderful job, and you can just go ahead and download it also from here. So it all boils down to you. What do you want to use this for? What tool are you trying to use? This is my favorite. There's an AI for it too. This is my favorite because it gives you some fantastic tools that you can use. So please go ahead, explore it, and see one of the threes. Which one do you like? You can put your comment on the comment section and then report your experiences with using these three tools. I hope you enjoyed this video. You find it very helpful. Please remember to subscribe to keep enjoying videos like this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.